So anyway, I keep hearing that the Angel Reese, Asia Wilson supporters they are the ones with the motion. They're moving the needle.
Let's talk about something real quick. Delusion. If you've been on social media at all, you've probably seen it. Angel Reese thinks she's just as big of a draw as Caitlin Clark. That's the claim according to her biggest fans, and Reese herself, she's the reason everyone's suddenly tuning into women's basketball.
Reese is now quoted as saying, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we're watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. She refuses to say Caitlin Clark's name. It's because of Me Too, and I want you to realize that.
But here's the truth. When the real numbers came out, jersey sales, viewership, everything, all that hype disappeared. One stat shut down all the debates, all the comparisons, and spoiler, the name at the top wasn't Angel Reese, it was Caitlin Clark. Loud and clear. The only question now is how far down was Reese? Let's break it down. So
what happens when what I think is probably far and away the most popular female athlete there is in existence right now, Caitlin Clark. What happens when her jersey sales are revealed in a very important period, by the way? September 1 through November 3rd would be some prime Christmas area. Just pointing that out.
What happens when what I think is probably the far and away the most popular female athlete there is in existence right now, Caitlin Clark? What happens when her jersey sales are revealed in a very important period? By the way, September 1st through November 3rd would be some prime Christmas area, just pointing that out. So if Angel Reese is really the one shaking up the league, then why did everything actually change the moment Caitlin Clark showed up? If Reese is the one calling the shots, why is everyone from hardcore WNBA fans to people who've never watched a game suddenly locked in on Indiana's number 22? The answer is simple, and by the end of this video we're going to break down the one stat that cut through all the noise and proved who's really the heartbeat of this league.
Adam Silver was trying to get Caitlin Clark in the three-point shooting contest in the All-Star weekend. It was because he needed her more than she needed them. All right? That because of the popularity, what it was she could draw in. Fact is, a lot of her ratings in games last year beat a hell of a lot of regular season NBA games. That's how she moves the needle.
Now let's get to the stat that broke the internet. Caitlin Clark, the rookie from Iowa, led the entire WNBA in jersey sales during the league's biggest money-making season, the holidays. That's right, with all the big names and legends still active. It was the rookie in Indiana who topped them all. Not AJ Wilson, not Breanna Stewart, not Sabrina Ionescu, and definitely not Angel Reese, the most popular name on jerseys this year, Caitlin Clark. And it's not because she's backed by some PR machine, it's because she's got something way more powerful, real star power.
Yeah, how far is the gap between Caitlin Clark and her popularity and anybody else in the WNBA? That gap has got to be like the Grand Canyon. That's like she's in a different area code. She's in a different state, maybe a different country. There are no other WNBA players on this list. Angel Reese is not on there. All right? She is nowhere to be.
And we're not stopping there. Want to know how Caitlin Clark's jersey sales compare to the NBA? Brace yourself. She didn't just dominate the WNBA, she cracked the top of the NBA's jersey sales list too. Only one person outsold her, Steph Curry. Let that sink in. The only NBA player ahead of a rookie from the WNBA is arguably the most popular hooper on the planet, and right behind him Caitlin Clark. That's not hype, that's generational impact. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's jersey sales, let's just say she's nowhere near the top 10.
Actually make it refreshing. Oh no, Reese feels it. Like Mustangs? Your favorite player is Lawal Dang? Oh, you said.
So while Caitlin Clark has WNBA XX scrambling to keep up with the demand, Angel Reese is on Twitter saying, "We got to do something inspirational maybe, but let's be real, doing something means action." And right now there's only one rookie actually moving the needle in every measurable way. That it's not Angel, that it's Caitlin Clark, driving ratings, breaking records, selling out arenas, and turning women's basketball into must-watch TV. So when Angel says we may be, what she really means is Me Too, because Caitlin already did it. Sorry.
Indiana fever. In Indiana. Now in sports terms, Indiana is considered, quote-unquote, a small market. All right? That's just a fact. It is what it is. It's not New York. It's not L.A. All right? It's not even Dallas. It's not Chicago. It's not Houston. It's not a big market. All right? It's not one of these juiced up markets. Boston, would be the other one.
Now let's be clear, the jersey numbers weren't just good, they were historic. Steph Curry came in first, and right behind him Caitlin Clark, a rookie from Indiana, who wasn't on that list. Angel Reese, the self-proclaimed culture shifter, the one being pushed as the face of Gen Z women's hoops. She didn't even crack the top. Why? Because viral interviews and TikToks don't equal real fan investment. Hype is cool, but Caitlin has something that lasts longer. Proof.
This should tell everybody that wants to argue for these other players.
Meanwhile, Reese's supporters keep shouting that she's a cultural icon, but let's be real, culture without actual fan engagement is just noise. If she's really moving culture, where's the movement in ticket sales? Where's the spike in viewership? Where's the line around the block for Angel Reese jerseys? Because so far all we've seen is loud quotes, not real data.
Nobody knows who you are. Nobody would be watching the WNBA additionally for you. This is all about Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is bringing the money to the game, the planes to the game, the TV viewership. The WNBA is on fire because of Caitlin Clark.
Let's stack the receipts. Jersey sales. Clark is number 1 in the WNBA and number 2 across the NBA, only behind Steph Curry. Angel Reese not even in the top 10 of viewership. Clark's games outdrawing NBA broadcasts. Marketability. Clark's already signed with Gatorade, Nike, State Farm, Panini, Gainbridge, Wilson. The list keeps growing. She's not just in commercials, she is the commercial endorsements record-breaking. Meanwhile, Reese's biggest highlight, a few TikTok dance collabs and hoping someone pays attention. That it's cute, but it's not moving the economy.